This is Jim Minion from Two Loose Screws. I'm listening to Barbecue Central.
Happy to have you aboard here for the really big barbecue show.
Boing. We cook because we have to, and we grill because we want to.
Hit me!
Fine, how's it going?
You have a great show. I'm a big fan.
Boing.
So what seems to be the problem here? This man looks like he's dead and he's in the crackle.
Charbono! It's all about the charbono, dude!
Succulent fish! What?
He ate 54 wieners.
But listen, Lavernius, shut your face.
I'm shaking like a dog shit peach seeds.
We have top men working on it right now. Top men.
And just like that, we are into the second hour. It is the Barbecue Central Show, where we talk about only the most important items of the barbecue and grilling world today. The show coming to you live and direct from
Palm City, USA, Cleveland.
Still to come on this show this evening, the Embedded Correspondents will be joining me shortly. We say good evening to those of you watching the show tonight through one of our video streaming platforms. You can go to facebook.com/BBQ Central Show, or you can watch on YouTube, which is youtube.com/@BBQ Central Show. We have a new YouTube poll question of the week that we're asking everybody, including all guests. Are you familiar with heated rivalry? And currently 64% of you now are saying no. You are not familiar with it, but that means we are getting ever so close to 50-50. It was 100% at the beginning with no's, and then it was 70-something, and now it is 64%. We are just moments away from hitting the 50s%. So we'll see how it goes through the rest of these 60 minutes. Coming up on the best moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less this coming Friday, episode 418, taking you back to January 22nd of 2013. Let me say this. If you never listen to another Best Moments show ever again, make sure that you listen to this one coming up on Friday. For a very brief moment, there was almost a recurring segment called The Babes of Barbecue. In fact, I think we were toying around with the title of the segment to either Babes of Barbecue or The Bitches of Barbecue. Now, this might be the second one of what I believe were two of these segments, but maybe only in my mind did we do two, when in reality we only did one. I thought we might do two, but again, there was a brief moment where this was going to be a recurring segment, maybe a monthly thing, probably not a weekly thing. This is 12 years ago now, over 12 years ago. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this was also done on the After Dark portion of the show, where I was deciding if I was going to add a full second hour each and every Tuesday. We were testing it out. The 50 minutes that I was getting from LA Talk Radio at the time wasn't cutting it. I wasn't having enough time covering the material that I wanted to cover. Then I started to bump it out a little bit, and you know the rest of the story, how we went from 1 hour to 2 hours, blah, blah, blah. There was a tester of time called the After Dark segment where there wasn't a time constraint that was put on. So please, do me a favor. Listen this coming Friday, and then you might be shocked who you hear as the Babes of Barbecue. Don't forget you can subscribe to the show by visiting thebbqcentralshow.com/subscribe. And if you want to hear a guest or segment that you have heard in the past that you feel has been lost in the archives, email John. Let him know what you would like to hear. John, J-O-N, at thebbqcentralshow.com, and he will do his best to meet your expectation. Number of places I can go here with time remaining. So let's do this. As I mentioned before the close of the first hour, I was in Las Vegas last week, got in Tuesday, left Cleveland Tuesday morning, got in Vegas Tuesday morning. It's like no time transpired except it was 6 hours. Tuesday night was Caesar's Palace for cigars with Detective Corey, who happened to be there as well. He was going to the SHOT Show. I was there for World of Concrete. Then the next night, met up with a customer after we exhibited at the Convocation Center. Went to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Harrah's, so I didn't have to leave the hotel once I got back there from exhibiting during the day. Customer met me there. Here's what I'm about to say. Here's what I'm going to request. And perhaps even more than request, implore Ruth's Chris. Stop using the 500-degree plate. Please stop. Conceptually, I understand it. It sure seems nice to have a hot bite of steak at the start and a hot bite of steak at the finish. And that 500-degree plate is supposed to allow you that experience from start to finish, hot steak in your mouth, hot protein in your mouth. But in real life, when the rubber meets the road, it's just bad. No matter how perfect that steak, or in my case, those lamb chops came out of the kitchen in the beginning, by the end, they are hammered. Why, you ask? Let's review. Let's look at the 500-degree plate, because all you're doing on that plate is continuing to cook what's ever on the plate. Let me tell you something. Don't you think if this was the best idea in the steak world, other steak places in the world would do it? Of course they would. It's a copy me business. When someone is doing something that is winning, others will copy it because they want to win too. Look around. No one else is doing this. Why? Because they know what I know. They know what the embedded correspondents know. Over the time you are there at your table, your nicely cooked protein is going to end up overdone. What other choice does it have when it's sitting on a hot as fuck plate? It has no other choice. It will only continue to cook. And if you wanted rare, it will end up medium. And if you wanted medium rare, it will end up medium well. In my case, with those initially delicious and tender and thick lamb chops, because you know me, in 2026, are we going to steak restaurants anymore? We are not. We are, let me rephrase, we are going to steak restaurants. We are not ordering steak at steak restaurants. We are ordering anything but steak at steak restaurants going forward. Ruth Chris had thick cut lamb chops, and they showed up, and I cut in, and they were the perfect medium rare. And over the course of 20 minutes, they ended up being an imperfect well done. Give me a break. Take it from me, Ruth. Ditch the hot plate and thank me later. You want to know why you get so many shit reviews? Do you want to know why so many people say the steak ended up overcooked? It's because if they could review it, or if they would remember to review it right as the steak hit the table and cut into it and taste it, 5. Wonderful. It's great. Except they don't review it then. They review it after the dining experience. And after the dining experience, that protein had 20 or 30 or 40 minutes of sitting on a 500-degree plate, albeit tapering down in overall degrees. But where is that energy going? not into the ether. It's going into the protein that's sitting on the plate. Henceforth, overcooked everything all the time. Ruth, please listen to me. If you're alive, Ruth's family, if you're alive and you're listening to the show, and I know you are, ditch the plates once and for all, please. Nobody will miss it, and everybody will thank you and me. But God bless. Get rid of it. From now on, if I get there and if I go there again, no hot plate. I will risk offending them to make sure I'm getting what I want. By the way, the banana cream pie dessert at Ruth's Chris, winning all around. Fucking great. Oh my God. I would have skipped eventually overcooked lamb chops and had 2 of the banana cream pie dessert and a soda water to wash it down. That's a not miss. If that's on the menu at whatever Ruth's Chris you go to, and I'm sure it's on there, you got to get that one. It's a banger. Order your protein without the hot plate. Tell them the Barbecue Central Show said so. If they got a problem, email me, greg@thebbqcentralshow.com. But you're only overcooking your proteins every single time you do it. Conceptually, yes. Realistically, no. It's bad. All right, the embedded correspondents are loading in. New year, new barbecue goals from your friends at Big Papa Smokers. Fire up your flavor game with Big Papa Smokers, your one-stop shop for championship barbecue seasonings like the award-winning Sweet Money, the competition favorite competition brisket and steak rub. Whether you're cooking for trophies or for the neighborhood, make this year you master bold, unforgettable flavors. Shop now at BigPapaSmokers.com and use code REMPE26 at checkout to get free shipping. That's REMPE26 all together, REMPE26 at checkout. You get the free shipping. Exclusions apply, so ask questions. BigPapaSmokers.com is the website. Again, that's BigPapaSmokers.com. And REMPE26 at checkout for free shipping. Again, exclusions apply. Big Papa Smokers, real barbecue, real results. And by the way, our pal Sterling Ball is up and walking, albeit assisted, but the legs are moving closer every day to walking unassisted. Good for you, Sterling. I mean, if anybody was going to beat the position he was in, most of us would have given up or would be dead at this point. No. Sterling not having it, not taking diagnosis, pushing straight through, and getting the results that he imagined. No surprise there. Good for you. All right, we are back with the Embedded Correspondents right after this. Stick around. Be right back.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show. Howard Stern, Jim Rome, Dan Patrick, and Greg Rempe. The Mountain Rushmore of talk show entertainment. Now, let's get back to the Barbecue Central Show.
And we welcome you back. I'm all caught up. Without further ado, it is the 4th Tuesday of the month. In the second hour, and that can only mean a visit from 3 Barbecue Central Show guest Hall of Famers and Matt Osman. At the top, let me go just to the right of me. Longest running embedded correspondent is Doug Scheiding right there. And then just to the right of him and 2 over to the right from me, the embedded correspondent from Michigan, John Solberg, with a double wave. And just below me is our third longest running correspondent from the great city of Utah, Rusty Monson of Salt City Barbecue. And just below Douglas is Matt Osman from the great state of Tennessee. And Matt was touch and go there because it snowed and it was cold in Tennessee. And Tennessee believes they're in the South, but they are still a little bit north of the South, and things can wreak havoc on them. So glad to see everybody is here. Before we get into the 100% surety question, guys, we have a YouTube poll question of the week, and we're asking everybody this. Doug, are you familiar with heated rivalry?
I don't know what that was, but no.
No. I don't know what that was either. It was weird. John, are you familiar with heated rivalry?
No, I am not.
Rusty, heated rivalry.
No, sir. No, not.
And Matt Osman, are you familiar with heated rivalry?
Is that like a product? A phrase to use? Yes.
No, that's not it.
The no.
Okay. I was familiar, but only because I had heard it on a talk show maybe a month ago. So I could lump myself into both. But a unanimous no from the panel. So I will say this. Do your own research, and then you can report back next month. Heated rivalry. All right, we have a slew of 100% Assurity questions that we have to get through. Again, as always, we will go to Doug, and we will start every new question with Doug because that's the easiest way for me to do it. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, you are completely shocked by SmokeSlam's pause in 2026.
No, I'm not.
No. John, shocked at SmokeSlam's pause this year.
Yes, I am.
Rusty, shocked at SmokeSlam's pause. Rusty? I cannot hear Rusty.
Oh, no.
No, it happened again. Maybe that was that sound that was made there, Doug. Rusty? No, Rusty. All right, Rusty, you work on whatever the hell it is you're going to work on over there. And Matt, you are shocked by SmokeSlam's pause in 2026.
100% yes and odd.
Yes, all right. And I am also 100% shocked by SmokeSlam. Rusty, give me a thumbs up if you are shocked. And, of course, there's
Frozen.
No, Rusty. All right. Thought he was just falling asleep on the question. All right, so, all right, Matt, let me circle back up with you. You said you were not only shocked, but awed. There was no talk of this around your neck of the woods?
No, about a week before the pre-news kind of dropped, I had heard from a couple people in the watering pool and watering hole, whatever, that maybe it might happen. And then the pre-release, if you will, the week before it actually was officiated. And I was like, oh, that's because for anybody who does Memphis in May or SmokeSlam around December, you need to really start having your game plan together. And so I got to December and I hadn't heard, okay, it's this and it's this and it's that. There wasn't that normal buzz in previous years. Yeah. So I was alerted, like, is this a thing or not a thing? And then it wasn't. So, very, very, very surprised.
Doug, 100% yes or 100% no? There will be a unifying contest in place as early as next year.
110% yes.
Wow. All right. John, you think there will be a unifying contest, that being SmokeSlam and Memphis in May, joining together, unifying, if you will, as early as next year?
100% no. It's never going to happen.
Never going to happen. Matt, a unifying contest.
That's a great question phrased. My gut tells me with Doug, yes. And my heart tells me when you say unified, almost like a perceived 50-50. I'm going to say no to a unified.
All right. I am also going with a 100% hard no on a unifying contest. John, why? Actually, let's get to the next question first. Doug, 100% yes or 100% no? SmokeSlam was trying to do a hostile takeover of Memphis in May all along.
That's a good one. Hell, frickin' yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
John, hostile takeover of Memphis in May was SmokeSlam.
Yeah, there was a void in a vacuum and someone went to fill it. That's business.
We'll get to Rusty here in a second because he's kind of choppy. Matt, SmokeSlam was trying to do a hostile takeover of Memphis in May all along.
I'm going to say 100% no, only because the original thought and reason for SmokeSlam, again, being their first, was way back yonder years. MBN, the sanctioning body of SmokeSlam, used to have a championship. And from the talk around, literally there at the contest, the idea or the rumor was going on that, okay, let's get a year or two of this, and then this contest will then be dubbed the MBN Championship brought back to life. So no for that question.
Rusty, are you with us? No, Rusty.
No.
I am going to agree with Doug. I believe this was a hostile takeover from the beginning. And the reason that I believe that is because they were so quick to go 2 years and then stop. And then press out we're in talks of a unifying event. There was no, to me, if there is talk of a unifying event, whoever the stakeholder at SmokeSlam and whoever the stakeholder at Memphis in May are going to they're going to appear at a news conference together jointly to say one of these is not working or one of these is going to pause this year because we're really talking about how we're going to combine forces here in a year from now, in 2 years from now, in 3 years from now. And instead it was a very one-sided, we're pausing because we are putting together a unifying, not we're exploring, we are putting together a unifying contest, which Memphis in May immediately said, while we recognize that SmokeSlam is not going to happen this year, we are not saying that any type of unification is actually happening. There might be talks, but there is no guarantee that any unification is happening. Yes, Matt.
Correct on your take. A different perspective, if I may. I think it's real simple for everybody at home. Number one, Memphis in May has the name and the championship and longevity. Number two, Mempho or those behind it have the money, and now per the 10-year, to be at Tom Lee Park, they have the money and location. So if we hold, to John's point, if we hold it in a vacuum and we've got the spot and the money, we just need your name. That's all we need. So let's come to the table, let's talk type of thing. Or at least that's how I see it.
Doug, 100% yes or 100% no. SmokeSlam needs Memphis in May more than Memphis in May needs SmokeSlam.
Ooh. I'm going to say no on that.
John, SmokeSlam needs Memphis in May more.
Doug hesitated on that one, but what the hell was SmokeSlam before Memphis in May? It was nothing. So I'm going to go. Sorry, Doug. I'm going. Yeah, they need him.
Yeah.
Matt, SmokeSlam needs Memphis in May more.
On the simple fact that it ran for at least 2 years in a row, no, it doesn't.
And I agree with John. Absolutely. SmokeSlam does not need Memphis in May at all. SmokeSlam could go away and nobody would give it a second. If it doesn't come back next year, nobody will remember SmokeSlam. It will be that event that kicked out a bunch of cash for a couple years, but couldn't sustain for whatever reason, and it would be very surface level at that. Rusty, are you back? No. Yeah. Rusty just beat it. Yes, Doug.
I think this came up on last month's show a little bit in terms of SmokeSlam. Memphis in May, if you go to the ProPublica, tax returns and look at it, they have lost a lot of money. a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I think from a liquidity standpoint, they need to make a decision in the next couple of years because they've lost money each of the last 2 years, like serious money, like $500,000. And so I think they've got about $1 million, from what I recall, in the reserve. So that means they can make it 1 to 2 more years, just from a cash reserve standpoint.
Rusty, are you with us? No, you're not. All right. That's fine. You were almost there, and well, maybe you weren't even almost there. All right, next question, Doug. 100% yes or 100% no. Going back to Tom Lee Park as a combined event is the worst idea ever.
I'll agree with that 100%.
John, going back to the TLP is no bueno.
Before I answer that question, don't forget, Memphis in May is not a barbecue contest. It is an international festival.
That's right. Thank you.
Way bigger. So let's not get confused that it's about this barbecue thing called Memphis in May.
Right.
It's about this giant fucking content thing.
Festival.
And yes, I think festival. And yes, going back to Tom Lee Park would be another tragic tale.
Matt, going back to Tom Lee Park as a combined event, worst idea ever.
I'm going to be the contrarian. I'm going to say it would not be the worst idea for the simple fact that location. It matters to downtown Memphis to have it on the river and surrounding states.
I'm going to back up Doug and John. I couldn't think of a worse idea going back to Tom Lee Park after having it renovated, having Memphis in May load in their hours after the sod was laid, only to be whacked with a $750,000 bill or $1 million bill that ends up in litigation, blah, blah, blah. How could it be any better this time around? It is, yes, a little bit more installed, a little bit more entrenched, grown in, blah, blah, blah. But the platform hasn't changed. The setup hasn't changed. Teams loading in isn't going to be any different on the Memphis in May side. So to me, it feels like it would just be disaster waiting to happen. I would go back to Rusty, but he looks like he's sleeping again. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, you believe part of the return to Tom Lee Park is that Memphis in May's damage bill will be forgiven.
Absolutely, it's going to be, yeah. It's the guys with the B's behind their name are going to cover it.
John, you believe the debt will be forgiven?
Of course it will, because it was all bullshit in the beginning.
Matt, you believe that part of this return would be a forgiveness of the Memphis in May damage bill?
Because the question has forgiven, I'm going to say no, but I'm going to agree with the premise and say it's going to be paid in essence for it to be returned.
Right, 100% yes or 100% no. Oh, wait, sorry. I do agree that if it goes back there, then something was made whole. And it wasn't just Memphis in May feeling good and paying for it. Because, Rusty, you look a little different. Are you there?
Yeah, I think I'm here.
Oh, my God. You sound like shit, but all right. Take what I can get. I'm not going to go back through all of these for you, but we are talking a little Smoke Slam, Memphis in May. I don't know if you were getting bits and pieces. You were jumping in and out. Do you believe that if we went back as a unified contest that the return back to Tom Lee Park would be because Memphis in May's damage bill was forgiven or paid?
I don't know. That sounds like they would. It's just that one. I don't know. I think that whole thing was crazy anyway, so I don't think they would go back, period.
Oh.
That was pretty lame.
Not going back at all. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, if this returns to Tom Lee Park as a unified contest, Memphis River Parks Partnership will find a way to stick the organizers with extreme damages because they secretly hate Memphis in May, no matter if it's a joint contest or not.
No, I don't agree with that. No.
John, it's a railroad job.
Doug is 100% right. No, it's like they already shoved it up their ass once. They're not going to do it again.
It's already up. The ass is full, is what you're saying. All right, Matt, the ass is full.
Yeah, I think that is.
All right. And Rusty, do you think that Memphis River Parks partnership will try and jam up Memphis in May just because they hate him?
Yeah, ass is full.
Yes. All right. No. Good. All right. We're off Smoke Slam now. 100% yes or 100% no? Oh, me? Yeah, I do. I think Memphis River Parks partnership will try and jam Memphis in May no matter what. Any chance they get, they fucking hate them. I mean, it's clear as day. We build a park just for you. Here's $1 million bill. We hate your guts. Can we find a way to get you the hell out of here? And we have something waiting in the wings to bring it. I mean, give me a break. I don't know a partnership that could hate another group more than Memphis River Parks partnership having a hard-on for Memphis in May. It's clear as day. You saw it transpire in real time. Go ahead, Matt.
Doug, you'd been to Memphis in May when it was at Tom Lee, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, and you went to Smoke Slam at least the 1 year, and we missed each other, whatever. But I mean,
I almost fell asleep when I was there because there was no one attending.
Well, later on, but yes, it's totally different. It being that I could still see, and to your point earlier, Greg, there would have to be revisions, which the teams would pitch a bitch about, of course, because that's what teams do. Hey, no trailer is longer than this. The biggest spot is X. Like more stringent, I can envision the park as it sits, a joint venture, blah, blah, and there still being more than 100 plus competitors there. That's my opinion.
I didn't even think that place. I didn't even think the revised Tom Lee Park could hold near 100 competitors.
If you cinch some of the regulations of trailers and yada yada, because here's the other thing: we did hear that Smoke Slam did a better job with new sod of their path things that they put down and the yada yada to prevent the tear up of the ground. There was a positive coming after the competition.
John,
the 2 years that it was there.
Go ahead, John.
Matt, you think that's really like a fucking contest down there at Memphis in May? Do you think that's like a real competition? It is not. It is not. It is one-off. It's on its own. It's not an MBN. It's not the MBN championship. It's a fucking dog and pony show that we all love. It's not even a fucking real contest. It's a fucking dog and pony show. That's all it is. It's time to move on.
Team's got points.
All right.
Smoke Slam has the lease. They've got to have the responsibility for the damage.
Correct.
True.
All right. 100% yes to 100% no. Done. The Barbecue World Cup will come off without a hitch.
Has it left the station? Yes. It will have problems.
John,
they got to put the wheels on.
Barbecue World Cup will come off without a hitch.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say, yes, it will come off without a hitch.
Without a hitch.
Oh, come on.
All fingers and toes crossed. Rusty, Barbecue World Cup will come off without a hitch.
Yes, I believe that it will.
All right. And Matt, you believe Barbecue World Cup will come off without a hitch?
Just for clarity, before I answer, you're talking about the actual end-all, be-all competition in Vegas next year?
Yes.
Okay, then 100% yes.
Yes, all right.
There's still time.
Look, I think I have to agree with Doug. For his... I don't even know what to say about it. Also, the co-founder can't seem to put together time zones to come on this show at 9:35, so I fear there could be a hitch down the road here. So we'll see. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, I'm in John and Rusty's and Matt's corner here. I would love to see it come off without a hitch, but it just feels like it can't even, as you said, Doug, get out of the garage here yet. So we'll continue to track that. Doug, 100%
What's the
yes.
saying?
Go ahead. If it looks like a duck.
What's the saying? Past performance is indicative of future behavior.
No, past performance is not indicative of future results. That's what they say on all investment commercials. All right, one more here before we go to break, Doug. 100% yes or 100% no. You believe the winner of the Barbecue World Championship will indeed walk away with $1 million in cold, hard cash.
No way, because even now it says 1 million prize
cash prize.
Prize
purse.
Cash prizes. So sounds a little World Food Championship to me, and more like it's all a 1 million. That's on the website right now.
All right, John, you believe the winner of Barbecue World Cup will get 1 million bones.
Hey, I'm staying in the world of fantasy on this whole thing. Yeah,
Mr. Optimist.
Absolutely.
Mr. Optimist.
Mr. Positivity in Michigan. I love it.
I'm going to lose 45 pounds by Saturday.
All right, good for you, John.
Oh, my gosh. Someone's taking over John.
All right. Rusty, you believe that the winner of the Barbecue World Cup will indeed walk away with $1 million cold, hard Benjis.
I just called in for a welfare check for John. But I don't believe it's ever been established that it was $1 million total. It was just the prize purse. So I never thought it was going to be that. So no.
Right. All right. Okay. We'll get to that here in a second. Matt, you believe that the winner will walk away with $1 million buckaroos?
In this economy? No.
Nope. Right. I do not believe that they'll be walking away with $1 million. This would have been nice to talk about at 9:35 Eastern this evening. Is it $1 million prize purse? Is it $1 million prize purse and the winner gets an additional $1 million? Or is it $1 million prize purse and the winner walks away with cash and prizes totaling $1 million? Lap dances,
like Price is Right,
for $300,000, $800 in cash, Tesla underground loop rides totaling $348,000.
Raiders
like
tickets,
Raiders tickets, right? So I don't think that. For as much as I've heard, I mean, has anybody else heard that somebody's walking away with $1 million? Like, I've heard that. I've heard it.
Yes.
I've heard it many different ways.
I've heard it.
Yes. All right.
Initially, yes. But here's the thing. In order to the bigger point, in order to be the biggest single winner, what's that number? Is it 100,000? Is it what beats World Food? $150,001?
The biggest one has been SmokeSlam. Right?
SmokeSlam.
For 50?
50?
For 50
those guys are walking away with $250,000.
But the GC won minimum of 50 is what the accolade was, because it was a 250 prize purse. So it has to be what? To be named the biggest, it'd be 50,001, right? But so did Kingsford. Kingsford did they did 50,000. There's been other ones that have been 50.
They did 50,000, yeah.
So this one has to be at least 100,000, you would think, to give the number of $1 million. All
right,
to the GC.
Unanimously, I don't even know what nomer means, but unanimously, $1 million, we agree that we do not think that that's going to happen. All right, stand by here just for a second, gents, as I do a piece of business here, and then we will pick up for the rest of the 100% Assurity questions. Not too many left, but some good ones. Hey, step into the world of McAuliffe cigars. I have new ones coming my way right now. I have a bundle of red, a bundle of green, and a bundle of Herencia Habano wrappers. Oh my, those are going to be delicious. By the way, as I was listening to the Cigar Authorities podcast on the way home today, in a snow squall, I might add, but no problem for me, it appears that the black and the red line are getting, what do they call them? Gordos. So 6 inch by 60. 6 inches long and 60 ring gauge. That's about the cutoff for me. I really don't like 60 ring gauge cigars. I can tolerate them, but anything bigger than 60 is too big for my mouth. But black and red at Two Guys Cigars should be available as of a couple days ago. So if you're into the 6x60 cigars and you like the red and you like the McAuliffe Black, go to Two Guys Cigars. You can buy them there. Or you can find a retailer near you if you go to McAuliffeCigars.com, and McAuliffe is spelled MICALLEF, McAuliffeCigars.com, and you can use the locator to find a retailer nearest you. We are back with the Embedded Correspondents right after this. Stick around.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show. Whole packers, full racks, legs and thighs, injecting butts. If you've never heard this before, you might think you found the best XXX show ever. Let's get back to the most homoerotic host out there today, Craig Rimpey.
And we welcome you back to the Barbecue Central Show. We have the Embedded Correspondents joining us here this evening. There's Doug Scheiding and John Solberg, and below me, Rusty Monson and Matt Osman. Show logo just below John, in case you were wondering what that is. Getting through the 100% Assurity questions. Doug, 100% yes or 100% no. You were shocked to see Blackstone come out with a Santa Maria style grill.
No, I was not.
John shocked at Blackstone's Santa Maria.
Actually, yes, I was.
Rusty shocked at Blackstone's Santa Maria grill.
Yes, absolutely.
And Matt shocked at Blackstone's Santa Maria.
Legitimately having a tough time answering this.
It's not rocket
I thought it was going to go. No, I know. The answer is yes, I was. But I thought it would be more a Weber product that they would have come out with it than Blackstone. But I'm not ashamed to say I might buy one. Next year.
If I woke up with my head stapled to the carpet tomorrow, I wouldn't be more surprised. I was completely shocked that Blackstone came out with a Santa Maria style grill. 100% yes or 100% no? Doug, you are shocked to see Weber get into the wireless probe thermometer business.
No, not at all.
John, wireless Webers? Surprised?
No, not at all. Not one bit surprised.
Surprised that Weber coming out with wireless probes?
No, that's the new hotness right now.
Right, and Matt, surprised at Weber wireless.
Not surprised, just saddened. Should have done it sooner.
I am surprised. I thought Weber would stay true to wired technology and realizing that wireless, while conceptually great, is really not that great in a lot of instances. And from a lot of different companies, not really great in a lot of different instances. So shocked that they decided to get into that world. In staying with Weber, though, Doug, 100% yes or 100% no, Weber will dominate the live fire industry in 2026.
I'll say yes on that.
Yes. John, Weber will dominate this year.
That is an outstanding question. One that pauses to make you go like, yeah, they will. They will for a lot of reasons that you might not expect, but yes, they will.
Rusty, Weber will dominate this year?
Yeah, man. The OG's still kicking.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Matt, Weber will dominate the industry in 2026.
On the backs of the rancher. Yes, they will. 100% yes.
Still with the ranch kettle. All right. I agree. I think Weber is coming to play. I think they are not making a lot of social media waves at this point, but I think they have a lot of stuff in the hopper. I think with Roger Daly at the helm here now with a year under the belt. Remember, about a year ago, I was saying how these two were merging and how in a few short weeks, we were going to be having Roger Daly end of January, beginning of February. That didn't happen at all last year, but boy, we're really trying to get Roger on to talk about this. But I believe between the two, which remain independent, Weber is going to be a dominant force this year in 2026. All right, 100% yes or 100% no, Douglas. The Grill Dad's rib roast method is the best method you've seen to date.
For rib roast
Yes.
or overall?
For cooking rib roasts.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll go with that.
Yes. John, the Grill Dad's rib roast method is the best rib roast method you've seen to date.
Who's the Grill Dads? I haven't seen them to date. So
what?
I knew it was coming.
You're not familiar with Faye and Mark?
no, and got two shits to give about their rib roast method.
All right. Well, here we go. Rusty, the Grill Dad's rib roast method is the best rib roast method you've seen to date.
I don't know what it is, so
Gotta be a no for you. What about you, Matt?
The best is subjectional, but yeah, I give it to the guys.
It is
yes.
subjectional. By the way, I agree with Doug and Matt. This is the best rib roast method, cooking method I've ever seen in my life. 100% yes or 100% no, Doug. You will try the milk marinade rib roast method in 2026.
That's an easy one. Hell no.
No. John, always risky and positive, especially positive today or this evening. You will try the milk marinade rib roast method in 2026.
If Doug tries it, I'll try it. But other than that, hell no.
All right. So, Rusty, milk marinade on the rib roast in 26?
if John tries it, I'll try it.
Oh, all right. It's a 3-time no.
It's a domino.
Matt,
domino.
You will try the milk marinade rib roast method in 2026.
If Rusty tries it because John tried it because Doug tried it, I will try it.
I'm just going with a flat-out no. There's just no way. Sorry.
Doug, do it so we can start the chain. No. You do it.
Yeah, come on. We'll all post on the same day.
It would just be you four.
Can we ask this question every month?
It's a flat no from me. It's a flat no from me.
Is this the pocket knife?
It would have to be your four. It's definitely not happening. My meat scientist said don't do that. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, you... Oh. Shit, all right. Stand by. Got to ditch that question. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, the best Led Zeppelin song is In the Evening.
I'm going to say no because I don't care. I don't know.
Do you know who Led Zeppelin is?
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. All right.
They just were not on my. They're not on my playlist.
100%. What do you mean? They're right in your wheelhouse, old man.
They are. They just weren't one of the groups I listened to. Like Alice in Chains that you did with Jess Pryles.
Who did you listen
weren't
to?
on my list either. Winger, Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Van
right.
Halen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, okay.
100% yes or 100% no. John, the best Led Zeppelin song is In the Evening.
No, it's not.
No. Rusty, In the Evening, Led Zeppelin's best song.
It's not even top 20.
Not even top 20. Wow. Matt, best Led Zeppelin song, In the Evening.
100% no.
No. Right? I'm going yes. Is my favorite Led Zeppelin song. Absolutely. All right, last one, guys. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, I have used the Hardcore Carnivore Everyday Carry Steak Knife in the past 30 days.
Oh, God. I'm going to say yes, only from the fact that you used it the day before the last show, and that would have been 28 days ago.
Wow. All right. John, I've used the carry knife the last 30 days?
Jeez, the technical skill of Doug and his math. I'm going to say no and watch the levee break.
Rusty, I've used that steak knife in the last 30 days.
I'm hoping that Doug's math is mathing, and I'm going to say yes.
Oh, all right. Buster Positivity showing up here at the tail end. Matt Osmond, I've used that knife in the past 30 days.
Only because past performance is not indicative of future
results.
Results.
Yes.
No, I'm still going to say no. No, you haven't. Why? You haven't so far,
All
so
right.
no.
So Matt says no. John says no. Last month, I did say I used it. But what did I say at the end?
You threw it away.
I threw it away. You fuckers. God.
Doesn't mean she didn't send you another one.
Well, you think she listens to the show?
The last time you lost one, you got sent another one.
I think one of you guys sent me one just to be a smart ass. That's what I look at Doug laughing. You sent it to me, son of a bitch. All right, Doug, what are we promoting tonight?
Promoting San Antonio Rodeo is this weekend, competing in that, and baseball and barbecue podcast. I'm on it this weekend.
When does the Robert Moss episode drop?
This weekend.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm very excited to finally listen to that. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. John, what do we have coming up?
Hey, don't forget Friday. Best moments of the Barbecue Central show in 10 minutes or less. Get it wherever you find your podcasts. Just search the BBQ Central show and subscribe.
John, did you remember or recall Babes of Barbecue or Bitches of Barbecue?
I do. Yes, I do. And that one, but there were only a few of them, and this one was kind of in the. Maybe there was like 3 of them, and this one was right in the middle.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I want to say it's the Bitches of Barbecue. You just sometimes refer to it as the Babes of Barbecue.
Yeah, I think, and that might have been a self-gloss by the women, Bitches of Barbecue. I might have been Babes of Barbecue, and they might have self-glossed a Bitches of Barbecue because I thought they were hardcore. But Doug, don't look at us with that face. Just listen to the show on Friday, and you will get caught up to speed. Rusty, what is happening with you that you're promoting?
I just want to say thanks to all those who did not order catering because that stopped immediately. So that was great.
Hey.
So, but now you guys can. It would be fun. I need some money, so please order catering.
Oh God!
I see. So we don't want money, and then we do want money. I mean, aren't you in business just to make the money? We don't want to like.
Yeah, but I'm old as fuck now, man. I can't be doing that. You know, they gotta ease me in.
Well, what are you? 45 years old, maybe?
I'm 48.
48? Yeah, you're right. It's almost over. Wow. Matt, what are we promoting tonight?
A couple quick things. Number one, shout out to all NES and Powerline workers who got us power on at 4:00 today. So thank you. Next on is if you are a restaurant that uses charcoal, hit me up because now I'm an official employee of The Good Charcoal and looking to bring charcoal to distributors around you. And lastly,
look at you.
Lastly, Blinky's Offset Barbecue set to return to normal hours, soon to offer lunch and dinner in about mid-February. So coming right up.
I feel like your Blinky's Offset is Rusty's podcast.
I've always been seasonal, meaning I go to Thanksgiving and I go week to week. And the bottom line is out here, food trucks in Nashville, if it's 50 or below, they don't show up. So I said, and I stay home and do the honey-do list. So.
Yeah. All right.
But now I'm pushing charcoal as well. So.
All right. Well, that brings an end to January's Embedded Correspondent. Gents, as always, stellar. And we will see you all in the Lovers Month of February. And certainly appreciate your time this evening and insights. Very good back and forth here this evening. All right, that's going to do it. All the way back in the first hour, it was a extended Jeff Pryles interview. And then in the second hour, it was the Embedded Correspondents. I will get into it a little bit more, but we are sending peace and love to our pal Snickers, who caught the wrong end of the poison needle from the vet on Saturday. Sorry, Snickers. Sorry. You and Peanut joined together again once once again playing together. How about that? All right. Big show planned for you next week. We're there. Malcolm Reed is in. Sam the Cooking Guy is in. And we have two other guests as well. We have David from the Barbecue Lab, Dave Gafford. We have one other person that I can't remember right off the top of my head, so shame on me. But it's a really good guest. They've been booked for weeks. I just had it, and I just forgot. Believe me, it's going to be great. I can tell you that. So, how do I always leave? September 11th, 2001. I will never forget. Stay warm, stay safe. This is your program host and proud U.S. American, Greg Rempe, saying, Shalom! Shalom!
Hi, this is Jeff Stone of Grandpa's Pride Barbecue from the Panhandle of Florida, and you are listening to the Barbecue Central Show.